Lions fans, what's going on this morning? Bright and early on this beautiful day. It's going to be a great day at training camp this morning, so I'm looking forward to getting here. I'm going to have some fairly good weather here in Detroit, not too hot. So that's always a beautiful thing when it comes to camp, because the sun was beaming last time we went. And it's been really, really hot and muggy over the last couple of days here in Michigan. So, yeah, heading to camp. Getting ready to go check out our boys. Today is also Hard Knocks Day. I cannot wait until later on to go and watch Hard Knocks this evening. Man, I'm gonna be just drooling to get off of work to go home and watch Hard Knocks tonight, man. So the first episode today. I know you've been seeing some of the previews on social media. If you have social media, the latest one with Jamal Williams giving a speech and being emotional and being super passionate, bringing him to tears. You know what I'm saying? That one hit home. Jamal Williams is a guy that's always going to be loved here in the city of Detroit, man, just because of what he's been, especially with the fan base here. He's been more than amazing, more than great. You would have thought he was born and raised here. The way he treats the fan base, always stays out, gives extra signatures after everybody else goes in. He'll come right back out. You know, all of those things. He really appreciates the opportunity, and he really loves being here in Detroit. And man, I truly admire that. So shout out to Jamal Williams, man. But I'm looking forward to seeing Hard Knocks tonight, and man, I think it's going to be pretty good as far as entertainment. But we also get to take a serious look on the inside of what's going on, at least, you know, in a small scale. You know, most of it's going to be TV, but a small scale to see what's happening behind closed doors, the things that we can't hear out there on the field while those guys are out there practicing, you know, things like that to look for. But most of all, Dan Campbell's probably still going to be the star of the show, man, because his personality alone and the leadership and, you know, the leader of men type of mentality that he has, that's automatically going to draw everybody in just to take a look, man, and see what the Lions got going on at camp. So, yeah, going in, checking out our guys. DJ Chark, man, has been amazing, making big plays. And man, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. He's been on fire. At least these last 3 to 4 practices, man, making big plays and big catches. You know, Tom Kennedy with the second unit out there been doing the same thing. Definitely want to check out our guy, you know, Malcolm Rodriguez, man. I keep saying, you know, it's a guy to keep your eye on. Dan Campbell kind of backed me up, man. I was real happy when we got him. Like I said, the man just knows ball. He knows ball. You say he's undersized or whatever else. He makes up for it, man, with his skill and his wits and his strength. You know, the ability to get from sideline to sideline, also has the ability to cover. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it, even though he was picked as a late round pick, and it's still going to take him a little bit of time before he can get to the level we all think he can. I'm still excited to watch him, man, because as soon as those passes came on, it's been a show for him. So, you know, guys like him, and also I'm here to watch Jared Davis in the linebacker core. The linebacker core is something I have highlighted and starred by. So, yeah, just want to see the linebacker core in general. You know, we got so many question marks with that position on this team right now. So, also, I still don't know what's going to happen with Okudah. I don't know if he's practicing today or not. I don't know what that situation was about. Still didn't take the time to look into it. But hopefully he practices today. Don't want to see Will Harris taking his spot. Like I said, this is the year for Jeff Okudah. You know, he got to get it done. Got to go out there and get it done. But yeah, I've been blabbering on too much. I'll see you guys when we arrive. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm having having a conversation. Y'all, if y'all don't know who this is, something is wrong with y'all.
What's up, y'all? Boot up, baby.
Mr. Boot Up himself, Michael Banks, man.
Hall of Famer, baby.
Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame. We having a good conversation right now. And the conversation is about Shannon Sharpe and Herman Moore.
And Jerry Rice.
We talking Hall of Fame here. Herman Moore, I've always felt like does not get enough respect, man, especially playing in the era that he played in, where it's a little bit harder than these receivers got it today. Like I said, 4-time Pro Bowler, man, was out there doing it for the Lions.
And this is our reasoning behind it, okay? Yeah. At the round table at the Hall of Fame, they asked the Hall of Famers who do they feel should be in the Hall of Fame. And Leroy Butler, a great man, a great person, I have so much respect for him. He said Shannon Sharpe should be in there because he caught 100 balls when it was hard, which I agree. I'm not taking nothing away from Shannon Sharpe, but we had Herman Moore. Yeah. Herman Moore also broke Jerry Rice's record.
Absolutely.
Okay? Herman Moore also was on the team where 2 wide receivers, Herman Moore and Brett Perriman, yeah, I'm telling my age, both caught 1,000 yards in a season. All I'm saying is Herman Moore was always on that list. He was number 1, number 3, however he fell in there. But please, I'm asking all of the media personalities here in Detroit, break down those stats. I want to push it for the Hall of Fame because Herman Moore deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. You know, he's always, not just by his character, not just by he's a good man, but his play.
Yes.
His play was just freaking amazing. If you haven't seen it, look up Herman Moore's highlights. Yeah. Herman Moore was a beast. Yeah. And Herman Moore had a conversation with me one time. He wasn't worried about no doggone cornerback. He was only worried about how the defensive coordinator was going to scheme against him. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer. That's facts. We love you, Herman. We're going to push to try to get you in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. We're going to make it our business.
You need it because you deserve it.
Yeah.
You really deserve it.
Absolutely.
You know, I was in that bus room, and don't get me wrong, everybody know me. Y'all know I love Barry Sanders. Hands down. Yeah. I love Calvin Johnson. Anybody know me, especially my grandson, I love Calvin Johnson. So with those greats in there, sir, you also deserve to be mentioned on that list for all the contributions you did for the Lions over the years. Yeah. And I just told Everything King this, and I'm about to blow y'all wig back. If Herman Moore had Matthew Stafford as the quarterback, Herman Moore would already be in the Hall of Fame, man, hands down.
All day.
I believe that long. In my heart.
All day long,
That's
man.
Facts.
Boot up, baby.
Boot up, baby.
All right, everyone. So we are leaving camp right now. Heck of a day. A heck of a day at camp. I got so much I want to tell you guys, but it's going to have to wait until I get in the car. Just got done talking to Dulce Dion before we left, and Michael Banks. Also got an opportunity to meet a few long-time subscribers. I mean, from the beginning. So shout out to you guys. You know who you are. And if you got that picture that we took, send it on social media so I can post it for everybody on my next video. So yeah, nice weather out here. Wasn't too hot. Just great energy. Great energy. A lot of eye-popping things today at training camp. So we'll be talking about that when I get to this car. And I'll see you guys. All right, Lions fans. So we are finally back to the car. Let's talk, man. Today, camp was live, man. Camp was live. Shout out to Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose was in the building today, along with a couple of other familiar faces, man. Shout out to Lomas Brown as well. I had an opportunity to catch him and chop up with him a little bit before he left. But you've seen some faces today. I'm probably sure later on today I'll find out that there was some more people there. But Jalen Rose came through. You know, he's a big-time supporter of his Detroit Lions, man, his Detroit teams in general, his city. So shout out to him. Man, training camp. First and foremost, let it be known, Chark is coming. All right. Chark is coming, man. Continues to make big plays, man, big touchdown grabs. Just, I mean, all the oohs and ahs almost belong to all Chark. You know what I'm saying? He was just, man, very impressive. But on the other end of that is Jared Goff, man. Been on point. His passes have been crisp. Like I said before, they've been perfect, on point. He looks so comfortable and so unbothered out there. So Jared Goff has been doing well. Like I said, everything that I'm telling you guys, we got to take with a grain of salt, because yes, it is training camp, it is practice, but you can just tell. You can tell it's just the way the ball is just jumping off his hands. Man, Jared Goff he's ready to get this thing going, and I'm ready to watch it. I'm ready to see it, man, because like I said, our season rides with Jared Goff. He's the guy. He's the captain of the boat on the offensive side of the football. So where he takes us is where we go. Swift continues to look faster than everybody out there on the field. I mean, just quick, man. Quick, fast. Guys trying to get to him, just running around, guys, man. Just strong. We all know Swift can hit that truck stick at any time. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, those are some of the big play moments that we've seen at practice. Another thing I noticed, Rodriguez, Malcolm Rodriguez, and Jarrad Davis. Yes, I did just say that. And Jarrad Davis taking first team reps. And also your boy Jarrad Davis had a pick today. So as soon as the second unit came on and Boyle threw the ball across the middle, Jarrad Davis picked it. So he continues to make plays himself along with Malcolm Rodriguez, man. I know a lot of us are really high on Malcolm Rodriguez, so to see him out there taking first team reps was really exciting. I know me and all the fellas that was in the stands, man, we was like, is that Malcolm? So shout out to Malcolm, man. Like I said, just smart, strong kid. And, you know, we got high hopes for him. Guys like him, Houston, who's also been a stud, man. You know, hey, our boy Jeff Okudah returned today. It was a day of rest. That's where he was. I know in the previous video, in the previous segment of this video, I mentioned I didn't know what was really going on with that situation, but it was a day of rest for Okudah, and it worked out well for him because he looked much quicker today. He looked much more stickier out there on guys. So, you know, like I said, didn't really see the ball come his way too often because he was doing a pretty good job of defending out there. So that's what you want to see. Like I said, it's going to be in steps with Okudah. He's coming off an Achilles injury, so it's going to be steps with this. You know what I'm saying? He's got to get comfortable. He's got to get that game speed together. You know, we've seen all the things in the previous with the workouts and everything else, but that's not the same as game speed. So it's going to be steps with that. You know, so it's something that we're going to continue to monitor. But of course, we have high hopes for Okudah because he's on our team. You know, so we want nothing but, you know, success for the guys on our team. I don't want to bash any of our players. I hope the best for them. Another guy I want to talk about is Kennedy, man. Like I said, it's going to be tough to not have Kennedy on this roster. Kennedy literally is out there since day one. Out there looking like Wes Welker. Really is, man. And when I said it today in the bleachers today, man, those Dion was like, man, I've been thinking the same thing. But he does. He gets open all the time. He catches everything. And I'm not even exaggerating. You know what I'm saying? So preseason is going to be fun. I keep telling y'all, get ready for preseason. That's definitely going to be fun because some of these guys that's, you know, trying to get, you know, jockey for position on this roster and on this team, man, they're going to go hard. You know what I'm saying? So we got an opportunity to see some one-on-one drills today as well. Those were fun. Let's just say those were fun. Swift ran somebody over. I don't even know who the hell it was. He had his jersey all hunched up in his pads, but yeah, Swift ran somebody over. That's something I'm starting to get used to. Like I said, I was watching some Swift highlights the day before yesterday, man, and just watching truck stick guys, man, is fun. It's definitely fun to watch. But, you know, in the one-on-one drills, you know, guys were out there making the cases. Hawkinson against Penei Sewell today was another thing that I was watching. And Hawkinson, listen, man, it's not just because we drafted Hawk at number 2. It's not because he's a Michigan guy. I'm telling y'all, I'm serious, man. Hawk is he's a strong ass dude, man. Like I said, we watched Hawk like pick up and just backpedal some guys, you know what I'm saying? So the battles with him and Sewell today wasn't nothing, you know, too on either side. It wasn't nothing too extreme. Like I said, they were going at it, but they weren't going at it. You know what I'm saying? They were mostly out there, you know, running plays, you know, some contact, you know, like I said, nothing too serious. But yeah, Panay Sewell and Hawkinson are going to make each other so much better, man. Iron sharpens iron. We all know this. So when you have double iron like that, man, you're going to win some football games. You're going to win some football games, and that's just that. You know, Hawkinson looked clean today as well, out there catching some solid passes. Also, to me, it just looks like Hawkinson slimmed down some. I don't know if it's just me. I asked a couple of guys around, and they said the same thing. But he looked like he slimmed down a little bit, looked a little quicker, to be honest. So, you know, like I said, we'll see what's up with that situation. Funches was out there too. Funches got a few passes. It's out there mostly with the second team though. So we'll see what happened with that. Keep an eye on that story. But yeah, those are just some of the things, man, just to gloss over pretty much what was noticeable in training camp today. Of course, there's much more, but as far as the things that popped out that really caught our eyes, those are the things that we seen today. So like I said, I had a blast, man. It's just a ball of fun going to camp, especially when you got Michael Banks there. Shout out to Banks, man, and congratulations, man. Hall of Fame inductee Michael Banks. Man, can't say anybody deserve anything more. That man is literally the #1 Lions fan. So with that said, I want to bring up something real quick before we get off, and it's something that we're going to do and make a team effort. We're going to make a team effort to put this thing out there, because, you know, we were Michael Banks came to me and he was talking about some Hall of Fame stuff, and you know, like I said, it was about some of the selections that, you know, who should be next in the Hall of Fame. One of those names was Shannon Sharpe. You know, Shannon Sharpe. It was said that he caught 100 balls, you know, in a difficult time in the league when it was a little bit harder to do that. So, but one name that just keeps getting glossed over, that we all had a good conversation about when y'all seen it early in the video, Herman Moore, man. We got to dig deep. We're going to go and get in some stats. Yes, I'm going to get in some stats. Y'all know how I feel about stats. But we're going to go and get in some stats. The game film, I think we all know what Herman Moore can do. We all seen who he had at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So we know how special he is. But we're going to go dig deep and dig in some numbers and really dig up some things, man, because I'm tired of his name being glossed over. Even, you know, like I said, Herman Moore has put a whole app out here for the fans. He's doing so many things for the fans. You know, he has so many things planned for the fans. I also want the fan base to get a little bit more engaged too, man, because we have special players that come here through this city, and Herman Moore is one of them. And you know, he should be given flowers a little bit more. Definitely should be given flowers a little bit more. So, you know, like I said, we all love Herman, man. We love, you know, guys like Herman, Calvin, Barry Sanders, man. Those guys are the national treasures to us. So we're going to do our diligence and make our argument. So that's something that I'm promising you guys, and I'm promising Michael Banks. So look forward to that, man. We're going to start digging into that thing as soon as we can. And we'll talk, man. We'll talk in the next video. Peace.